You mean I'm going to literally hold this?
You're going to literally hold that tight.
Is this a trust thing?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm holding it tight. So this ICG MS70, it's a 2006. I don't know if this camera will show it, but right above, yeah, the A in America. I don't know if I can get it tight enough. There is a scratch right across the silver. See above the A? Right there, that's not the plastic. So how can that be an MS70?
Well, the guys on the cable TV coin show bought it.
So would you agree that this is not an MS70, Tim?
I would, yeah. But you see a lot of them like that. That's why.
You do.
If they're marked 69, I just crack them out.
So would you say this is a 69 and worth cracking?
It says 70. Yeah, if it was 69, I would definitely crack it out. If it, you know,
But because it
70,
says 70, and
I'll
even though it doesn't look it,
I'll let you crack it out.
You want me to, huh? Maybe I should buy this and bring it back and crack it out for a video. That would be kind of neat. Probably damage it far more than it already is, right? How do you? What's the best way to take them out of this thing?
Dremel tool.
A Dremel. Yeah.
You want to use the saw.
Okay.
The circular saw blade.
Yep, I have one.
If you want, I'll just go get one from upstairs. You can see what you want to do.
Oh.
The hard thing is when you're using this on metal, it throws filings in the air, very small filings. Sure. Using it on a plastic, it melts the plastic. So you have to do it kind of in stages, because once it starts to get sticky, then it just doesn't work right.
Oh, okay, cool.
There are two ways of doing it. One is you just go across the top in this groove, across the top here, in which case then you can just crack it open. You can try going down the side, but there's not, that requires it to be in like a vise, so you can go very precisely. Since you're going to hold on to this coin, we're probably just going to go this way through both sides and then try to crack it. Okay. Because you're going to hold it. I don't want to cut your fingers off.
Oh, I thought you said I was going to keep it. You mean I'm going to literally hold this?
You're going to literally hold that tight.
Is this a trust thing?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm holding it tight.
Flip it over.
In stages.
Hold it tight. Wait, this way. Now I have to figure out how to get that out of there. So. Then I want to hold it tight again.
I'll hold it tight again. Which way do you want to hold it? This way?
Yeah, I'm going to go down the corner.
Yikes. All right. How about I just turn it around like that?
Yeah, I don't want to cut your fingers.
Okay, that's good.
He's got it down far enough. Let me grab my special tool that I use to crack things open. The important thing is to leave the coin alone.
Yeah, no kidding. I was thinking about that coin.
Where's it? Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, that coin definitely came to mind. Yeah, right.
We may have to do these corners if we can't pry this open.
Right. There we go.
There you go.
There it is. Very cool. Nice. Thank you, Tim. This goes into my stack. I made a mess of your top. Look at this. Thanks, Tim. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
So, talk to me about the refinery and wholesalers and what you do when it comes to silver prices.
In 2011, when I got a chance to go to the refinery, I think it was to help the wholesaler load the pallet with these heavy 5-gallon buckets that had all sterling silver in it. And these pallets were stacked up to the ceiling in their warehouse.
Yep.
And I was talking with a guy there who was checking it in. They put it on a scale, they weighed it, and then he put a receipt on it. They shrunk wrap it and then put it up on the stack. I said, "Is this all sterling silver?" He said, "Oh yeah. When this is done, there won't be a tea set left in America." Now, and that was 2011 when the price of silver went up to
way up,
$49.50
right
at one point.
Right.
Now the amount of sterling silver that they're scrapping is minuscule by comparison. They maybe get a couple of pallets a week.
Wow.
And I think there are probably 9 of these 5-gallon buckets. Basically, what they do is they throw the hollowware, the flatware in the bucket, put a platform made a 3/4 inch plywood platform on it. It's got a bundle of 2x4s on the bottom, and they jump up and down and squash it down. Okay? And then they seriously they take throw more hollowware in there, put the platform on, and jump up and down.
Oh my word!
So these things are really heavy.
Dense,
all this silver is squashed
compressed
in the bottom of this thing. But that's in 2011. Everybody was bringing sterling silver down. Now it's dwindling. I think I've been down there maybe in 2019, maybe 3 times with a 5-gallon bucket, one of those Home Depot buckets, full of sterling silver. That's a lot less than we used to take down there in the 2010, 2011 time frame.
So the volume coming in, the amount that their scrappers are getting is dropped precipitously?
It's dropped dramatically. Now, what were they doing with the sterling silver they were taking in by the truckload? They were making the Comex blocks, the 5,000-ounce blocks that the Comex, the NYMEX, the CME have to have when they're buying and they're trading silver. Those transactions are supposed to be backed up by 5,000 contract amounts of silver. So if the refineries aren't taking it in, they're not making these blocks at the same rate they used to. So if that was going to the COMEX to back up the COMEX sales, the ETFs, things like that.
The ETFs are supposed to be all backed
So
up.
where are they getting their silver from?
Where indeed?
Probably from the mines. They probably
but their production is down too.
Their production is down because it's getting too costly at these prices. They can't make a profit.
Shut down the mine and wait.
Mining for it. But what they're doing now is they're sewing up the output, the future output of a mine, and calling that real silver to back up the ETFs and the COMEX.
Oh, I see. So it's virtual silver. It's
Virtual
potential silver.
Potential silver is probably the right word. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's that can't go on forever, as as the fact that we have a $21 trillion debt, and the biggest expense that's adding to the debt is the interest payments on the debt. So there's a reset in the future, but you can't have a reset in gold or silver. You can only have a soaring price of gold and silver. So that the spot price will start going up whenever they when the silver hits the fan.
Well, what one thing do you think will precipitate the silver hitting the fan, as you say?
I think it's just the lack of inventory. Back in that same 2010, 2011 time frame, I'd go into the wholesaler and he'd have a dozen of these 5-gallon buckets ready to go to the refinery. If I go down there now, he may have 4 or 5 buckets, and until he gets a good load, he doesn't even bother to go down to the refinery.
So supply, or the lack thereof, you think
I think that's
really
going to be constrained soon.
Wow. Fascinating.
And we're seeing it because the margins are starting to go up a little bit at the wholesale level. I bought a bunch of prospectors from the wholesaler. He always calls me when he has anything Engelhard. A lot of those are absolutely gone. I did manage to save a few rolls in case you have people who are interested in the prospectors. But yeah, I have to pay as much for those as I pay for American Eagles now because they haven't made anything since what 1986.
Exactly. That's
and
when they're gone, they're gone.
They're going into people's holdings and they're not coming back out.
They are.
Now
they come in, but I don't sell it.
Well, the American Eagles come from our strategic silver reserves, and it was a real issue back in the 60s when they decided to take the silver out of the coins. Silver had already been allocated by Congress out of the reserves. Once they take it out of the reserves, they can't replace it back in there's no mechanism to do that. So when they take it out for the minting process, it's allocated. And keep in mind that the U.S. Mint is still making lots and lots and lots of silver coins. All the commemorative coins were all made to the same standard as the Morgan peace dollar. They're 0.77344 of a troy ounce per dollar. Okay, they are going to change that for the commemorative sets that they're making. They're all going to make everything 999 ounce.
Oh, I see.
Okay, just because the American Eagles are popular, the commemorative sets are not popular, and people can't do the math because the math doesn't make any sense. It made sense when Thomas Jefferson suggested the numbers, but that was to make the ratio between gold and silver 25 to 1. Okay, nobody cares about ratios anymore. Nobody cares
Seems
about.
that way.
We don't make Morgan and peace dollars anymore.
Nope.
The only ones we make to that standard are the commemorative dollars, and nobody's buying the commemorative dollars.
They want pure silver.
Yeah,
if they want it at all.
Can relate to pure silver.
Right.
And even though a troy ounce doesn't relate to anything in the world, that's become the standard.
What has our little Yankee swap thing been to you? It's probably a drop in the bucket compared to all the stuff that you sell, but I've been trying to get some sales coming in, helping people out. Has that helped at all?
Anything else?
Oh, anything else. Okay. Thanks so much, Tim. Appreciate it.
Okay.
We'll do this again sometime.